When you're in love, you are just a and there's no advice anybody will give you. You would want to listen to.
What is love?
Mumu, mumu, make them call me mumu. I don't need sense to love. Oh. Your love makes me a happy mumu. Hope without efforts becomes abandonment, and you do not owe anyone that. You do not owe them anything anymore. If it is time for you to walk away, please walk away. That love juju has cleared from your eyes. Please kindly just leave them alone. Because if they wanted to, they would have, but they didn't. Which means, you know, they didn't want to. So right now I'm on my way to Nasarawa to go look for love. Since I couldn't find love in Lagos, let me just go to Nasarawa, start a new life, and just use that opportunity to look for love because I'm just tired.
I need to find love. You're not swear for me now. Which kind of thing?
Don't worry, my loves. If I find love, I'll definitely let you guys know. But I'm sure Nasara will be better because I mean, Lagos people, Lagos men are just something else. Like, love in Lagos is just transactional, and I'm not used to that. Please, I want real love, genuine love. So I got really hungry. I decided to get some food on my way. You know how it is because I'm not flying. I'm using bus to Nasarawa. That is how serious I am. I decided to get ice cream, then I now decided to just sit and chill for a bit. So something very, very funny happened. Do you guys know that after my phone went off the first time, I actually thought that I was recording the second time, only for me to check my phone. I wasn't recording, and I had no single idea. I kept going and going and going. And guys, do you know the most embarrassing thing about this? People walked into this coffee shop. They were looking at my phone, blank, not recording. I'm sure they were wondering, who is this mad woman and who is she talking to? Because I was obviously holding my mic like this and I was talking, thinking I was recording. I wasn't recording. My phone was totally blank. There's a way you're going to see videos of couples all loved up. You'll be thinking to yourself, like, did I come to this life to escort? The society is not fair to women. The kind of backlash women receive from the society is, I don't know, it's something that really should be talked about. Tell me why a man and a woman would do something and society will just focus on judging the woman alone. Why? For instance, now, prostitutes, right? They are doing prostitution. Guys and women bash them, they insult them. But who are the people that actually patronize these call girls? Who are the people? Men. They are the ones that patronize these ladies. Yet, the society does not tag them as ashawo. They only tag the ladies as that. You guys can do better. I'm not saying that it is bad to condemn something wrong, but if you are condemning something, at least condemn both parties. Like, if you're saying that the woman did wrong, yes, okay, yes, we accept. What about the man? Is the man a kid? What did the woman put a gun to the man's head to do whatever? Do you understand? So that's my point. So hot. And this is what the message says. How did you heal from your last breakup? Who told you I was heartbroken? One thing I'm going to say is that healing begins when you stop mourning. Like when you stop mourning that person, the version of that person that you actually wanted to be, to exist, the potentials you saw that you actually wanted, like you're looking at it and you're like, this person can actually do right by me, but this person is actually not doing right by you. I guess that's the reason why the relationship ended in the first place, right? So if the person is not doing right by you at that time, why are you now mourning the version of that person that you have in your head? Like, you literally put the person on a pedestal. You put that person on a pedestal, and now things did not work out because one thing happened or the other, and now you cannot move on because you feel like that person would have done better, would have done right by you. But the moment you stop, the moment you put a stop to that, the moment you bring that person down from that pedestal that you put that person, that is the moment your healing will start. Because if you keep holding on to what is not there, you can never heal. Because every time you try to move forward, it drags you back. So I feel if that version of that person that you have in your head dies, if you let it die, if you let that person come down from that pedestal that you put the person, that is where your healing starts. Stop holding on to the version of that person that he never gave you or she never gave you. Do you understand? Stop holding on to that version.
You were the one sustaining the relationship. You were the one trying to see if things are going to work out between both of you, and they still did not work out. So what are you still holding on to? Let it go. That person was not meant for you, because if somebody is meant for you, they will do right by you. Sometimes what hurts you about this person is not, in fact, why you're hurt is not because of the person. It is because of the future that you have imagined with that person. So because of what you have imagined, that is the reason you cannot let go. You can't let go now, can you? So just let it go. Just start honoring what you survived. Okay, let us see if there is another question here. This person said, what do you have to say about staying too long in a relationship that you were consistently and constantly being disrespected? Wow. What do I have to say? There you go. Well, first off, I'm going to say you didn't stay there because you were weak. No, you didn't stay there because you were weak. You stayed because of what you had hoped would come out of it. That is the reason you stayed. So it has nothing to do with you being weak. It has nothing to do with, I don't know, you being, I cannot call anybody stupid, because you don't know what love does to people. Sometimes if you fall in love with somebody and maybe later you fall out of love with the person, if you look at the person, you ask yourself, how did I fall in love with this person in the first place? So that thing they say that love is blind is actually very, very true. Love is so blind. Love is stupid. Love is wicked. Because by the time you fall in love with somebody, you cannot see clear, and no matter what anybody tells you, you're still going back to that person. Do you understand? So that is what love does to you. Love makes you a fool. You need to set boundaries. Boundaries aren't walls. They are simply instructions on how to love you correctly. So by the time you set those boundaries, whoever loves you genuinely would stay. So you need to set boundaries on how they can love you correctly. And one thing you have to know is that anyone that is offended by you having boundaries is someone that isn't benefiting from you anymore. So if you have someone that isn't willing to do shit for you, but they want you to do everything for them, I think it is time for you to wake up